Hi again and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to talk about reasons why your children don't listen to you. So, the neighbors' kids are very obedient. They listen to what their parents tell them. They do what their parents tell them. But yours, there's a problem. And your children probably listen to what the neighbor tells them and what the teacher tells them. But when it comes to you, there is a disconnect. Now, reason number one, you have unclear communication. You are not age appropriately communicative. Maybe you are vague or complicated. At a certain age, break down your instructions into simple steps. Sometimes we talk to kids as if we are talking to adults. Kids don't need a whole detailed series of information. Get to the point, keep it simple. So if you are very complicated or you are vague, by the time the kid is leaving you, they are wondering, so exactly what is it you wanted me to do? Because you gave instructions but used too many words, complicated issues. By the time that kid is leaving, by the way, they are confused. Reason number two, inconsistent expectations. So today, you bait him or her for going to the neighbors. Tomorrow, you've given him permission to go and play with the neighbor, the same neighbor. So the child is a bit confused and they are wondering, where is the consistency? You need to be consistent. Your yes is yes, your no is no. The rule for here is here. This is punishable, this is not punishable. But they cannot overlap and you cannot mix, because the next thing they won't obey, because they are thinking, today is the day I'm not going to be beaten for going to the neighbors. Then you beat me. Tomorrow I am afraid of going and you're telling me to go. You need to really be consistent. Another reason why your child may not listen to you is because they don't feel heard. We say monkey see, monkey do. So if you're not a listening parent, if you don't listen to them, subconsciously they may reciprocate your behavior. That's just how it is. If when they are talking to you, you are distracted, then they will also be distracted. And remember, for them, they may not be very good at multitasking. Chances are they will concentrate on the distraction. So it's very important that you also model listening behavior. There is also the issue of attention deficit, ADHD, attention deficit hyperactive disorder. Your child may have it, it may be mild, and you may not be aware. Many times we focus on the ones who are severe, but sometimes it may be mild and you're not aware. You will probably need a child therapist to diagnose if your child has mild ADHD. In this regard, allow me to say, be careful before you punish your child or reprimand your child, only to find out later that they have mild ADHD. That is why they may not actually listen to you. The other reason your child may not listen to you is because of distractions. There are games going on, there is TV going on, there are friends going on, there is food. So much is going on, and these distractions may distract your child so they don't listen to you. In this case, if you want to have a good conversation with your child, please avoid distractions. Let the room be clear, switch off TV so that the child is able to listen to you. We cannot ignore the element of lack of engagement. If you don't engage a child physically, eye contact, it is very easy for that child to zone out and to tune out. Many other times you will give instructions to your child or talk to your child, but you have not engaged. There is no eye contact. You are not looking at each other. You are doing laundry. You're on your phone. So the child, because you are not engaged, the child may also tune out. And I'm saying all this so that you don't judge your children too much. Sometimes it may be you who has a problem. Then there is the issue of power struggle. Power struggle. There is an age where the child needs autonomy and they want to exert control and independence. Sometimes we label this child as rebellious, but the truth is they are not rebellious. They just want to foster autonomy. And to mitigate this, learn to call them out in a very sweet and nice way. You can tell them, look, I want you to listen to me. I want your full attention. We need to talk about this. Don't bully them and shame them, because later on, you don't want to grab that autonomy from them. So understand, at a certain age, there may be a power struggle. 6 years old, 9 years old, they may want to assert themselves. There is also the issue of emotional overload. Your child may not listen to you because of emotional overload. So much anger, so much joking in your communication, they get overwhelmed by your emotions. Especially if you're reprimanding. Try not to vent, try not to shout, try not to look too angry, because they put a guard, a block, because they are shielding, a reflex action, they are shielding themselves from your emotions. So they may end up not listening to what you are actually saying in your anger because there was too much emotional overload. Remember, they are young, they can't handle too much. And finally, the way you model your behavior. They may carry your non-listening skills. Maybe you don't listen to your spouse. You just don't listen to each other. When you're talking to each other, someone walks away. So again, monkey see, monkey do. That is what they are going to do because you've modeled it. So those are some of the few reasons why your child may not listen to you. It's important that you self-reflect before you make judgment on them. Now you know. Thanks for watching, and please feel free to subscribe. Remember, you got this.